Don't give people so much power over you and your perception of yourself that their silence or lack of effort leaves you questioning your own worth, because you're so much more than how someone else makes you feel. Hi, I'm Paula, the girl that sits here every week to just talk about things that happen to all of us but that we don't talk about enough. And I know I've been kind of like missing, I'm not posting as much as I used to, but that's because I'm traveling and I'm really trying to enjoy it and enjoy my life. So that's why, but like I'm gonna try to post more often. This is the sad but also very liberating truth of things. You are just not going to be liked by everyone. Doesn't matter how hard you try or how hard you try to like shape your personality into being likable. Not everybody's going to like you, and there is not a single person out there that is liked by everybody. Like, just think about your favorite celebrity. Even they have haters. So what can you really expect for yourself? Like, you don't even like everyone you meet, and that's normal, you know? It's just, we just don't vibe with some people, and that's okay. But the fact that you're not liked by everyone or by that particular person you want to be liked doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you as a person. It just means that you are choosing the wrong people to have in your life. And you might be thinking, okay, well, if there's nothing wrong with me, then why do I feel this way? Why am I not liked by people? Or why am I like pouring my heart out to someone else and it's just not reciprocated? Well, it's because you're choosing the wrong people, I'm telling you. Why are you spending your time with people that make you feel like you are wrong? And they might not even be doing it on purpose, you know? They're probably not mean or rude, but if they don't make you feel alright, like if they're not people that make you feel like there's something good about yourself, then they shouldn't be in your life. You know, the problem is not you and how you are. The problem is that you are constantly choosing to have in your life the people that just don't like that, the people that don't like you, instead of choosing to spend your time with people that actually align with who you are and that make you feel valued. I don't know if it's the same for you, but if you are like on the same side of TikTok as I am, you're probably constantly hearing that you need to change your mindset in order to attract better things, and you need to know your worth in order to receive better, and all of these things. And let me tell you that it's true, but not in a very magical way. It's true, and the reason why it's true, it's simple. Listen, people and things and opportunities are always going to be there. Like, they have always been there, the good and the bad. The thing is that you need to learn how to pay attention just to the ones that make you feel good, just to the ones that are good for you. That's why when you start learning how to do this and you have this glow up in your mindset, you start feeling like everything gets better. It's not because it's something that magically comes with glowing up. It's just that since you are changing your mindset and focusing not on changing yourself for other people, but on giving your time to people that make you feel valued, then those are the only type of people you're letting in your life. It's not that the bad people are not there anymore. They are there, they have always been there, but now you're not paying attention to them. So that's why it feels like everyone around you is good. No, if you don't have these filters, if you don't have a clear idea of how much you're worth, you're just going to be letting everybody in. You're not going to have a filter in order to choose the good people from the bad people. Because as I said, everybody is there. But if you let everyone in, you're just going to keep feeling shitty. You need to understand how much you're worth and realize what you want from other people, the type of relationships you want to create, and actually try to believe it, or at least, even if you don't think you deserve that, at least stand by it. And even if you think it's a lie, just keep on trying to just pay attention to the people and the things that make you feel good, and you will start realizing that just with that shift in your attention, your life gets better and better people get into your life. Not because it's magic, but because those are the only people you're paying attention to. It's like when you're watching a movie and the director starts focusing on one particular thing, and then that's the only thing that appears on the screen. It's not that there are not other objects in the scene as well. It's just that since you are just focusing on one thing, then it's actually the only thing that seems to be there. Even if there are other objects, if you just focus on that one thing, then that's the only thing you're going to be perceiving. Is the same with choosing people and choosing opportunities and choosing experiences. You need to focus on the ones that make you feel good for them to be an active part of your life. And this is more like a heart-to-heart conversation, but I just feel like your self-perception is something so intimate, like so yours, because we're constantly trading parts of ourselves with other people. Like we trade our time, our energy, our experiences, and we just share almost everything about us. And I mean, it's great to share with other people, but then it also leaves you very vulnerable to being constantly shaped into what other people are and what other people like and what other people want. And it's just like this natural desire to fit in, that we need to have something that's just ours, something that help us remember who we are, and that is our self-perception. Just think about it as something so yours that no one else can have an opinion on that. Like the rest of yourself can interact with other people, the rest of yourself can be changed depending on the situation, if that's what you want, but your self-perception is something that has to be only yours, and it has to be what you want it to be. Like you can choose to perceive yourself as whatever you like, and you can choose to focus on receiving the things that you feel like you deserve or that you want to receive, and that's only yours to decide. And I actually feel like that's so beautiful, to be aware that you have something that's just yours. Because I feel like whenever you feel lost, or whenever you feel like you don't fit in, or you don't know what to do or where to go in life, you can always go back to that one thing that's always yours and that will never leave you, and that is knowing who you are. And it sounds very dumb, but it's actually a tool that helps you be really grounded, and it's really something that you can connect with. And remember that even if the whole world feels chaotic, you're still you, and that's right. And then you can be like, oh, but it's just that I really feel like I'm not worth that much. Okay, I mean, if that's what you want, then just don't change anything and just keep letting people that make you feel like shit in. But like, why would you choose to do that? Like, you already know how that is like, and you already know that it's not great. So why would you keep choosing that? Trust me, the uncomfort of becoming a better version of yourself, or, well, not better, but just more mindful about what you deserve, it's uncomfortable, but it will never be as uncomfortable as it is to just be walking around in life getting treated like shit because you don't know your boundaries and your standards in order to choose people. And this is the thing, improving your self-worth and your self-perception, it's not a feeling. You don't need to feel good about yourself. You can literally hate yourself and still decide what you want to receive and focus only on the people that give you that, and just do that until it starts feeling more real, until you start getting more used to it. This is the real fake it till you make it kind of situation. You don't need to wait until you love yourself to understand the worth that you have and what you deserve. Like, whatever you want to receive, even if you don't think you deserve it, just stand by it and focus only on the people that give you that, and you will see how you slowly start believing it more until it just becomes natural. Even if it takes time, eventually it will feel natural because that's what's becoming your self-perception. Listen, I know that the idea of becoming someone new might be really scary and overwhelming because we tend to look at it from being like fucked up to being perfect without seeing what's actually in the middle. But the thing is that you've been someone new every day ever since you were born. Like, you've been having unique experiences every day of your life since you were born, because no one lives life exactly in the way that you do. And improving, it's not going from one thing to suddenly being something different. It's an everyday process, step by step. It's actually so slow that you won't even feel like it's such change until one day you realize that you feel better and you look back at how much you've actually grown and you think, damn, I can't believe I actually did this. And I don't know about you, but it makes me feel more peaceful and more safe, like knowing that getting better is not about doing a whole 180 shift in your personality and your mindset and all of a sudden loving yourself. It's really something that you need to incorporate in your life every day in small steps. It's not something huge. It doesn't have to be something scary. It's just something very, very little that you want to start making part of your life. And that's the best thing of all. It's what matters the most, because the truth is that no one has life figured out. And if you're scared that you might not know how to get better properly, no one knows. This is just about how you experience life and how things make you feel. It's kind of like a trial and error kind of situation. And ultimately, that's the best thing we can do, because the truth is that for as hard as we are working for our future, we are never really going to leave the future. Like, it's not like if I work for my future, then tomorrow I'm going to wake up and be in that exact same future I was planning today. No, we will always perceive life in the present moment. And what matters the most is that you start introducing little changes that make you feel like your present is getting better. And if you keep doing that, at some point, eventually, once you are living in what now seems like your future, you're going to realize that you've actually improved so much, not because you did one huge thing in the past, but because you've been working on yourself every single day in just taking little steps to get to where you want to be. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Time is going to pass anyways. Like, doesn't matter what you do, time's still going to pass and you are still going to be experiencing every single day of it. Isn't it better to just choose to do things that make us feel good right now, that make us feel like we are improving, that we are on the way of getting better and making better decisions? Trust me, it really is better than just staying in a place where you don't feel comfortable just because you are scared of change, because everything's always changing. Actually, having something be static, it's probably scarier than change, especially when you don't like it, because you know it's going to be like that forever. But you know what? It doesn't have to be. So for now, all I'm going to tell you is your self-perception and the person you believe you are is something completely yours to decide. And you can start improving that whenever you want to. You don't even have to feel like it's true. You just have to realize what you want and who you want to be and stand by it, and let that be the filter that allows you to choose what type of things and what type of people you're going to let into your life. And just do that slowly. Just do that every day. Even if you think it's fake, just try it. Just try it until it feels comfortable, and then until it feels real, and then until you don't even have to try on purpose because you become that. Just give yourself a shot and try to act upon what you want and what you think you deserve, even if you don't feel it.